So one of the questions that I always saw sometimes was whether or not used AirPods was actually worth it or not. Now, here's the craziest thing. I definitely do think that with a used pair of AirPods, if you're going to go ahead and buy them in the used market, there are so many different ways that you can go about thinking about these types of devices. So a used AirPods are a little bit different than like used phones or used really any other product for the most part. Because with a used phone, you're not really going to be like, there's a lot of ways you can kind of clean them out. A used phone is not really going in your body. Same thing that like a used gaming controller or used gaming console, like these types of things, they're not really going to be, you're not really going to be injecting them in your body in any way. And they really can't get dirty by humans too much, I would say. You can always clean them out. With AirPods and with headphones in the most part, they're a little bit of a different, beast. With standard AirPods, these are completely different as well than AirPods Maxes. With AirPods Maxes, you have to remember these types of devices, they actually can go through. With AirPods Maxes, they're a little bit different because you're able to kind of take out those particular, AirPods on the outside and go ahead and like replace the cushions around the ears. With AirPods Pros, they're also kind of in the similar way because you can replace those silicone tips, but there's always a little part within those smaller AirPods that basically will always be touching your ears. And those ones are not really interchangeable, especially with the AirPods 2s and the AirPods 3s, even the original AirPods. You can't really change anything on the outside. You can disinfect them quite a bit, but you can't really change anything on the outside of them. So with, to kind of answer it shortly, I probably wouldn't recommend most people to go ahead and buy most used AirPods. But if you're in the market and you want to go and have the safest way of buying used AirPods, getting AirPod Pros, the ones with the silicone tips you can remove and replace, or the AirPods Maxes, the ones where you can go ahead and kind of take out the cushions and replace those are probably your best bets into probably getting the best, suited type of AirPods for you. I think those ones make the most amount of sense to me. But with those AirPods 1s, 2s, and 3s, those AirPods I probably wouldn't recommend buying used. The main reason for this, once again, unless they're like completely disinfected or they were barely used at all, those ones have the highest likelihood of like having the most germs on them, I would probably say. And I would hate for you to go and get your hands on those types of dirty AirPods, especially with like the earwax and everything covered all in that. Like, you probably don't want to deal with that. Like I said, you are probably better off buying those types of AirPods that essentially are able to go ahead and get, the standard that are able to be cleaned out well. And if you can replace those tips on them, then the AirPods Pros and the AirPods Maxes are probably the best ones. Otherwise, though, I probably wouldn't recommend buying used AirPods, especially if they're the first, second, or third generation AirPod, standard ones. So that pretty much covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.